Could 4 generations of AMD graphics cards really show us how far gaming tech has come? We're diving deep into a new benchmark comparison that pits the Radeon RX 5700 XT from 2019 against its younger, more powerful siblings, the 6700 XT, the 7800 XT, and the brand new 9070 XT. This isn't just about raw speed, it's about understanding how AMD's RDNA architecture has evolved and whether those upgrades translate into a truly better gaming experience. Computerbase regularly tests graphics cards from NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel in current games, and the standard test course is also regularly updated so that readers can get a comprehensive picture of current graphics cards. Older games and older graphics cards inevitably drop out of the comparison. So how do the new graphics cards perform in older classics, and how does the old guard perform in newer games? And what has actually happened within a specific class over the last 4 generations? This test will address this question and compares the brand new RDNA 4 graphics card Radeon RX 9070 XT test against the matching, not purely nominal, predecessor's Radeon RX 7800 XT test, Radeon RX 6700 XT test, and Radeon RX 5700 XT test. We're talking about a showdown between the RX 9070 XT, rocking the latest RDNA 4 architecture, and the RX 7800 XT, 6700 XT, and even the RX 5700 XT from way back in 2019. It's a family reunion, but with frame rates instead of awkward small talk. Now, some might quibble with the card choices, especially considering how prices have crept up over the years. The RX 5700 XT launched at $449, while the 6700 XT was $479. The 7800 XT at $499 and the new 9070 XT hits $599. But this isn't just about value, it's about generational leaps. The test setup uses a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D processor. This is an upgrade to the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. At first glance, this change is inconspicuous, especially because there is only an average of just under 10% between the two CPUs in terms of average FPS in frame times. But this is exactly what has an impact at the end of this generation comparison. But that must be enough as a spoiler at this point. Unlike standard GPU tests, an everyday system is used. In addition to the activated security functions, this is also the case in the standard tests. Software is also used that many readers also use, including Discord, a cloud service for synchronization and an encryption tool for the data in the cloud. The latest driver from AMD for the Radeon graphics cards and an up-to-date patch level are mandatory. The results of this generation comparison can therefore only be compared to a limited extent with the first comparison from the end of 2023, as patches and drivers can mean an increase in performance as well as, in some cases, a decrease in performance. In addition to the test system, the selection of games has also changed for this generation comparison. The course relies on classics that were already used in 2023, but also new games that are also used in the regular test course. A new feature for this generation test is a small ray tracing test course. The testers tried to make a selection that shows different focuses when it comes to ray tracing and at the same time maintains a certain manufacturer agnosticism. Cyberpunk 2077 represents a high RT load, Doom, Eternal ranks at the other end of the scale. The ray tracing capabilities of Unreal Engine 5 are being investigated by Oblivion, remastered, and the last game is an ancient classic in the ArtX version. Quake 2 RTX. Quake 2 RTX uses a path tracer, which however, does without MVAPI extensions such as SCR, shader execution reordering. The exact settings of the games can be taken from the screenshots. So, what does all this mean for you? Is it worth upgrading to the latest and greatest, or can you squeeze a bit more life out of your older card? It depends. If you're chasing the highest frame rates and the latest visual features, the RX 9070 XT is a tempting proposition. But don't count out the older cards just yet. They might surprise you with how well they hold up in older titles. What do you think? Are generational leaps in graphics cards really worth the investment? Or is there a point of diminishing returns? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth tech analysis.